Oh, the weather outside is dank. It's dank. I love Christmas weather. Today we are making this awesome Christmas tree. It's not a cake. It's made from marshmallows and cornflakes and the most important ingredient, love. I'm trying to be as Christmassy as possible. I think I'm trying too hard. This recipe is super simple and super awesome, so let's get started. I made this cornflakes Christmas tree in the My Recipe Studios last year, and I thought that this would be amazing to do in a collab. So I am collaborating with Denise from Hello Denise, Julia from One Kitchen and OneKitchenBlogs.com, and my OG YouTube friend Ricky from Stewdippin. I told them to double the recipe so that they could get an enormous tree. I decided to triple the recipe, and then halfway through I realized I ran out, so I tripled the recipe again. Oh god. I loved it. This is so much fun. You can find all the different portion sizes in the description box so you can make whatever tree size you want. So like I said, I started off with triple the recipe. So I put my stovetop on medium heat and then I added 1 cup of butter. Melted all of that goodness down and then added 30 ounces of miniature marshmallows, not 30 pounds. I'd like to see somebody attempt that though, that's pretty funny. I'm just gonna keep mixing it until the mixture is completely smooth and not lumpy at all. Then I'm going to add 3 teaspoons of green food coloring. You can always add more food coloring. The more food coloring you do add, the deeper the green it'll be. Now once all the green was evenly distributed, I added all of my cornflakes. 18 cups of cornflakes. It looks like a lot, and when you're mixing it, it kind of feels like there's not enough of the marshmallow mixture, but all of it is just hidden under the bottom. So just keep mixing it in and mixing it in and mixing it in. So finally, all of the cornflakes are covered in the green marshmallow. I realized after doing this that it's easier to work with the cornflakes when they're at room temperature. So I took it all out of the pot and then placed it onto a piece of parchment paper to let it cool. Then I put on some gloves and started to work with it. Then I realized that that wasn't working. I took off the gloves, applied some vegetable shortening to my hand, and then started to work with it again. Now the base of my tree is about 8 inches in diameter. When I was placing on each piece of the Rice Krispies treats, I wasn't doing it any specific way. I just made sure that I was working towards a triangular shape of the tree. I was actually compacting the cornflakes so that it would hold the weight of the top of the tree. I got about 1/3 of the way up and I realized that I didn't have any more cornflakes. So I started the process again. First on low, melting down the butter, blah 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 blah. I explained this already. Onto a piece of parchment paper to cool, and then I started to work on it again. Now while I was working on the tree, I left some intentional bald spots because I wanted to make room for some gumballs. Now I'm placing all of the cornflakes pieces on randomly, but still just working towards the Christmas tree shape. Then I reached the top of it. Dude, this is totally something I'm gonna be doing every year. Now I'm gonna be using mostly gumballs and sixlets, but I was adamant on making very, very tiny, what are they called? Candy canes! Tiny candy canes. Now to create these candy canes, I'm using my fondant tool. So you put on your tip, you take off the top like so, add in your fondant and then push it down. And then I wound the lever down to make a fondant string. Kind of like making sausages. Have you ever made sausages? Now I did it with white and red fondant. And then I just twisted them together to get the candy cane color. And I just took a pair of scissors and then cut off the top and the bottom to get the candy cane shape. Repeat that process a million times and there you have it. Now to get the star on this, I'm actually using white chocolate in a star mold. Then I just sandwiched 2 together and then dusted it with some silver luster dust. Now I'm gonna attach all of these to the tree with some green icing. Look at that. I know a lot of people get really upset when Christmas decorations come out early, but I am not one of those people. And I'm sick of feeling ashamed about wanting to listen to Christmas music in July. You know, it doesn't matter what month it is. Sometimes I want to hear Mariah Carey sing me a Christmas ballad. I have so many great Christmas memories. You know, and I think because I have such a nostalgic personality, I love Christmas because I just get to remember all of those great moments. You know, growing up, I was so lucky to be surrounded with such a huge family. And all of my parents and my cousins and my siblings, they're all still around and we still have a great time. There's a lot more alcohol involved, but it just makes it even merrier. We've heard my thoughts, let's hear from everyone else.
Well, today is the 1st of December, which means YouTube will be flooded with Christmas videos. And to add to that, I'm going to be showing you how to make this Pokemon Christmas cornflake tree.
What I truly love about Christmas is being together with my family and my friends.
I love Christmas time. It's my favorite time of year, and I think the thing I love the most about it is just like the family togetherness.
For sure, the Christmas carols, listening to the radio the day after Thanksgiving, Christmas songs on blast.
Memories.
Da-da-da-da. Oh my god, I can't believe that this is cornflakes. It's just cornflakes. You know, I'm definitely going to be doing this every year. It's like the Koala Pops version of a gingerbread house. Now I am ecstatic that I got to share this recipe with a whole bunch of awesome creators, but I'm more excited that I get to share this with you. I want my inbox to be flooded with pictures of your creations of this tree. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I made an entire playlist of holiday videos from all 4 of us. Make sure you subscribe to all of their channels. They're great content creators, but more importantly, they're good people. Thank you again. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. I love you. I will see you soon.